Anyway, back to Los Angeles. A week ago, it was not all good just a week ago. Outside of the Los Angeles County Board of Supervisors, did you know that the SEIU members representing, I believe, Local 2015? Does that sound right? per my notes that are directly in front of me? Yes, the SEIU workers, this is Local 2015 SEIU, and who do they represent? They represent over 400,000 home healthcare people, home healthcare aides, caregivers, and the like. And they were out there protesting higher wages. Root. They said they need better wages. first and foremostly. They also need better working conditions. And they want more consideration for their patients as well. But lo and behold, who the fuck come up from the fucking sewers? from straight out from the sewers. Did you know pigs lived in sewers? They do. Who came up from the fucking sewers? Nobody but LAPD, right? LAPD, if the numbers that SEIU tweeted are accurate, SEIU claimed to have 1,000 members out in front of the LA County Board of Supervisors to protest the wages, the low wages there. And LAPD showed up right on fucking time to try to bust up some home healthcare workers, some caregivers, and arrested people. Did y'all see this? Did you see this? Hold on, let me go to the chat. Did y'all see this? Tell me if you've seen it. Because I didn't see this. I did not see this a week ago, but there's been so much clearly happening in Los Angeles over the past week, particularly over the past 72 hours. I can imagine if some things slipped under the radar. So I want you guys to take a look at these clips because we love to see protest actions. Those are some of my faves. I love to see that. And these are posted. Scott posted these joints. And the tweets read, home healthcare workers from SEIU 2015 fight in front of the LA County Board of Supervisors for a living wage, and they prepare for arrest. They prepare for arrest. They knew they was about to get locked up because that is exactly what the police are there for. They are there to stifle movements and to make sure that the darkies know their place. So LAPD prepared to arrest home care workers outside of the Los Angeles Board of Supervisors who are fighting for a living wage again. And the LA home care workers get arrested out front of the Board of Supervisors after being denied a living wage. So let's take a look at these protest actions and these home health care workers, SEIU members, getting arrested by the Los Angeles Police Department.
Grant to immediately disperse onto the sidewalk, which means to break up this assembly. If you do not do so, you will be arrested or subject to other police action. Other police action may include the use of less lethal ammunition, which could cause significant risk or serious injury to those who remain. Section 409 of the Penal Code prohibits remaining present at an unlawful assembly. If you remain in the area which was just described, regardless of your purpose remaining, you will be in violation of Section 409. The following rights of dispersal are available west of Temple to your waiting buses parked on Grant. You have 10 minutes to disperse.
So those pictures there coming out of Los Angeles last week, SEIU 2015 website reads that the Los Angeles home care providers turn up the heat as they return to the Board of Supervisors to demand a living wage. And they go on to say that this was the most disruptive protest yet. Essential workers escalated the call for a $20 minimum wage floor. Come on. Again, speaking up in a Los Angeles County Board of Supervisors office. At the supervisor's office, an escalation of their demand for a path to $20 an hour floor, improved healthcare training, and other critical employment requests and benefits. Essential in-home care providers, members of SEIU Local 2015, which is the nation's largest long-term care union, representing more than 400,000 nursing home and home care workers, were also joined by consumers and supporters in the demonstration, which was they called the most disruptive yet in the months long contract negotiations with the county. And from what I understand, I think part of the reason why they were protesting and the reason that they got arrested was because I believe the county, the Board of Supervisors either voted down their $20 an hour minimum wage demand or they tabled it. I will follow up and figure out what is going on specifically with that. But in the Bay Area, according to SEIU 2015, it says recently in-home caregivers of SEIU Local 2015 achieved a significant victory in the Bay Area, reaching an agreement of their union contract with Alameda County that puts these essential frontline heroes on a pathway of earning $20 an hour, a wage floor. Today's rally, which was six days ago, marks the latest in a series of actions recently taken by SEIU Local 2015 to bring attention to the crisis facing the broader long-term care community, both in private homes and in nursing homes in California. So we need to, and again, I feel as though $20 is too low. I feel like that's being that's how you nicely ask for more money. You ask for $20 an hour. Have you guys ever worked home health care? Raise your hand. I have worked home health care, and that shit is not easy. It is not easy. And big up to all the caregivers that we have out here that are part of our community as well. And those who do it out of love and those who do it as part of their vocation. Because number one, first of all, to work with the elderly and to work with physically disabled people, I hope you love people to begin with, right? You have to really like people. You really do, because it requires, when I say patience, it's not even so much that that your clients, are behave in ways that test your patience. It's a time thing, right? I mean, it takes a while to get a person out of bed. It takes a while to get a person from the bed to the shower. It takes a while to shower them, to wash them up. It takes a while to dress them. Like I worked home healthcare, guys. I worked a number of occasions before I went to university, but working with people who have mobility challenges or even who may have developmental challenges, those people deserve to be fucking paid, dog. Paid. Didn't I tell y'all the story? Was this on a AMA that I told y'all? I used to work at a group home, a care home out in Frederick, Maryland. Ugh. I mean, no disrespect to Frederick. My bad. My bad, Frederick. I didn't mean that. to take that back. So it was out in Frederick. The distance is why I say ugh. But they call Frederick Fred Neck for a reason in Maryland. But that's another story. So anyway, I used to work at this group home with development. I worked at several group homes actually, but one of them, in this instance, was with developmentally disabled adults, young adults. They were all, I think, in their 20s. Some of them were verbal, some of them were not, some of them were mobile, some of them were not. This one gentleman, this one client, so, I mean, again, just sweet people, just sweet folks, okay? But this young man, I put him in the tub. Y'all know what happened. I put him in the tub and he shat everywhere. When I tell you he shat everywhere, he shat everywhere. He shat in the tub. He shat on the floor. He shat on the walls. I mean, he shat everywhere. He shat everywhere. And I think I might have been making $8 or $9 an hour. Nigga, I need that same company to retroactively run me back my fucking money for cleaning up all that shit. For cleaning up all that shit. My point being is very difficult work. It is challenging work. It is physical work. It is emotionally taxing work. It can be. And $20 an hour in California, SEIU 2015, we got to step that ass way up. way up. $25 needs to be the floor. $30 really needs to be the floor. I think people who do that kind of work should get $50 an hour and or a salaried sort of position that the state should totally pay for. It is a reflection of our society, how well we take care of the elderly, people in nursing homes, people who may not be able to physically care for themselves. That speaks about us as people, as humans, as an American society. But we all know America ain't shit. and America proves itself continuously to not be shit by not taking care of the people who take care of the most vulnerable among us. So we wanted to take a moment to big up SEIU 2015, the healthcare workers, the nursing home workers out in California, Los Angeles Board of Supervisors. Y'all so fucking busy paying LAPD $3.2 billion to go out there and harass and arrest healthcare workers. You need to be redistributing them funds. You understand? That's what defund the police is. You defund the billions away from the police and you fund the home healthcare workers, the nursing home workers, everybody but the fucking cops is who you give the money to. You take the money away from them motherfuckers and you give it to everybody else. And that way, our old people are taken care of, our most vulnerable are taken care of. The police do not take care of us, as we're about to see in our next story.